Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Here in EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Flanagan. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Now that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. First play taking a deep shot.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need...
Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Finds his target. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Flanagan. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the receivers got it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The shotgun handoff here. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Second down after that short completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Flanagan. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ultimately incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that catch is hauled in. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. He hands it off from the gun. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Flanagan. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, That's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the second down play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's a shotgun run call. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quick throw testing the middle. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive you were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6. We'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. To the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. to throw the football. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The tight end has got it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back. It's Flanagan. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
On 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And the softball brought down after an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, they keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it, just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense fought.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught, completion. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Here we go on fourth down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
We'll try to run it in on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they run a draw play. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down and more. He's still running. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Pass is caught, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping his offense moving.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense on set up for the first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
56, 28.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Offense on the field to take over. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy it.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.